If you are female and feeling the attack on your right as a woman, this is probably the episode for you. I am Laura Lee, and this is your 5 Minute Spirit Reboot. And joining me today is a wild heart healer. I like that. Dr. Rima Benario. She's the author of The Seven Queendoms, a soul map for embodying sacred feminine sovereignty. Welcome.
Thank you. So excited to be with you today.
Well, thank you for joining us today. You had a confession which really intrigued me. And you said you had no idea how to be a woman and that you sought out men to validate your femininity. What sparked that aha moment?
Well, most of my life I spent in my masculine energy, which is sort of that push it, get it done, make it happen energy. And energetically, that takes its toll on the female body. And I grew up in a house where I had really strong models of masculine energy and the feminine principles in my house. And the woman, my mother in the house, wasn't respected. And so I made a decision pretty early on that I knew where the power was and opted to hang out over there. But that ended up causing me problems down the road, everything from becoming burnt out in the way that I was running my life and overgiving and overdoing to challenges in the bedroom of trying to bring a lot of masculine energy into my heterosexual relationship. And that didn't work.
I think a lot of women can probably identify with what you're saying.
Well, it's easy to because most of our world has been set up by men for men energetically to suit men, which is fine. It's just that we're getting to the end of the returns on that. And for women, it's a little bit harder to engage in a way that works well with our body. We have a superpower that's all about softness and receptivity and the capacity for spaciousness, the quality of beingness. And that divine feminine energy, that feminine archetypal energy is really missing in our world today. And it's partly why we're in some of the toxic problems that we're in right now.
So, talking about the book, you write about the seven queendoms, and I'd like to hear your take. Why archetypes and seven?
Well, archetypal energies are energies that are universal in their understanding. So it doesn't matter which culture we come from. It even doesn't matter whether we identify as a woman or not. These qualities are universal. And as I was seeking to be sovereign in my own self, which means somebody who is their own authority, that's free from outside influence and feels a sense of personal agency, that I realized was happening in 7 different areas in my life. I wanted to have spiritual sovereignty, mental sovereignty. I wanted to have emotional and sexual sovereignty. I certainly wanted to have energetic and physical sovereignty, but I also wanted to have sovereignty over my self-expression. So those 7 areas appeared, and they happened to align with a lot of deep spiritual truth, including the chakra system and other forms of deeper esoteric understanding. And that gave birth to the 7 queendoms.
Thank you for sharing. So, are we embodying one archetype at a time or all 7 accessible within us simultaneously? I'm curious.
What I teach women to do is to create a Queen's Council so that we have an ally in each of these 7 domains of sovereignty that we can call on with tools and techniques and powerful practices that help us stay in our center, stay in our power in each of these domains.
So when you're saying call upon, you're talking about like a personal friend or mentor in that particular area?
I'm actually talking about developing a relationship with a quality of being that's more in the imaginal realm so that you can, in your own prayer life or meditation, consult with your inner queens.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us today. I appreciate it. Where can people find the 7 queendoms, a soul map for embodying sacred feminine sovereignty with Dr. Rima Benario?
They can go on Amazon to get the book. It's available there. And you can visit me at my website at rimabenario.com for more.
Very good. Thank you for sharing with us today. And if you like this segment, subscribe to our episodes for more 5 Minute Spirit Reboots. Thank you.